Halo teman-teman semua, eee, kita jumpa lagi ya. Kali ini saya punya bahan ini, mati kamu Malaysia saya bikin kalau kalian nggak segera bertobat dari menghina Indonesia, mampus kamu tak bikin. Jadi begini ya, kemarin itu kan ada saya bikin video ya, heboh sekali video. Itu kesalahan itu. Jadi netizen saya yang berantem, aduh. Buru-buru saya hapus, oke lah. Nah sekarang nih saya mau fokus terus menghina Malaysia. Ada video ya kemarin yang orang Israel menyampaikan salam hangat buat Malaysia itu. Nah itu sekarang nih dia kembali lagi.
So I wish to send peace and my greetings to Malaysia.
Dia mencecer orang Malaysia. Kenapa bisa terjadi kebencian terhadap Israel? Dia memberi penjelasan kepada orang Israel bahwa Malaysia itu sangat cinta kepada Israel. Bagus ini orang, benar-benar mewakili masyarakat Melayu dan benar-benar mewakili masyarakat Malaysia. Dia ditanya, kenapa bisa terjadi kebencian masyarakat Malaysia kepada Israel? Oh enggak, itu salah pengertian, salah paham orang Malaysia. Sebenarnya orang Malaysia itu sangat cinta kepada Israel. Karena di dalam Al-Quran, kasihilah anak-anak Israel, katanya. Nah terus Arab dikatakan teroris. Jadi Fatah dan Hamas tuh kata dia, kata orang Malaysia, teroris. Benar-benar mesra sekali hubungan Israel sama Malaysia. Suatu saat pasti dia ada hubungan diplomatik antar kedua negara. Benar-benar gelagapan dia dituduh oleh orang Israel bahwa Malaysia benci Israel. Jadi kita biarlah mereka bangsa serumpun ya, biar mereka mesra, biarkan mereka membangun hubungan yang dekat, bilateral. Kita jangan usik-usik itu deh, kita jangan ganggu kemesraan mereka. Sebagai bangsa yang beradab, kita nggak boleh mengganggu kemesraan Malaysia dan Israel. Saya seneng jawabannya si Malaysia. Benar-benar mewakili ungkapan hati orang-orang Malaysia. Mari kita tonton.
Shalom everyone. This may come as a shocker, but I believe that Malaysia and Israel have a great future together. Despite Malaysia being a Muslim majority country with many radicals who spread hate against Israel, I spoke with my Malaysian friend to see if I'm perhaps too optimistic. Shalom dear friend.
I'm Victor Yongjainong in the city of
orang Malaysia kan?
from the island of Singapore and Federation of Malaysia. Salam sejahtera.
Why
salam sejahtera
from Malaysia to Israel?
The hate comes because of misinformation. The hatred is developed by Fatah and Hamas organizations on the ground, working professional terror operations in the form of grassroots terror and cyber terror. So misinformation, misleading, in order to corrupt the Malaysian mindset, to turn the Malaysian people against the nation of Israel.
Listen, most Israelis don't really know Malaysia. So we are surprised when we see hate coming from Malaysia because it is
Malaysia nggak dikenal di Israel.
interests or local interests. So we are wondering what can be done to reduce this animosity.
Even the children of Israel are mentioned in the Al-Quran.
Dengar.
Of Islam demand that love be extended to the children of Israel. But radical Arab terror differs from that. And radical Arab terror has been very active in Malaysia for the past 75 years, trying to corrupt Malaysian intellect, to especially turn Malays and Chinese against the Jewish nation. This is a slow but very steady process. Ultimately, it's also because Malaysians know very little about what the nation of Israel is. That the nation of Israel is actually very small, just a sliver, a tiny sliver of land. A very small nation indeed.
Ya,
Hardly a
negara
threat
kecil.
to the 400 million Arabs in the region. The only way to reduce this situation of Fatah and Hamas terror, the only way to destroy the intellectual insidiousness of these techniques meant to malign Israel would be to extend information, would be to showcase the beauty and praiseworthiness and innocence of the Jewish people, a people who have been hounded from country to country by vitriolic hate. And the very fact that the National Socialists, the Nazis in Germany in the Second World War, were very big on exterminating the Jewish people. Why? Because of envy, the toxic envy against the children of Israel.
Thank you for the answer. Now, when do you think that Israel and Malaysia will see peace?
Malaysia and Israel are at peace because the Malay people are very kind people.
Selalu
Unlike the
damai.
radical Arab terrorists, the Malays have accommodated multiple ethnic groups in Malaysia. And therefore, peace is really here at our doorstep. The Israeli nation itself is widely misunderstood in the Muslim world. But in Malaysia, with the perfect flow of information, everyone understands that the Arab race in Israel numbers at 2 million strong, stronger than when the first Arab-Palestinian populations began. And 7 million Jews, 2 million Arabs are citizens in Israel. It's a perfect commonwealth.
Okay, and how Israel and Malaysia can benefit from each other?
From an economic standpoint, a lot. Trade and
banyak.
commerce
Banyak,
ought to
ya.
occur between Malaysia and Israel to benefit and strengthen two peoples. The power of the Jewish people lies not in its numbers, for the numbers are few. It lies not in wealth, for not every Jewish person is wealthy. In fact, more than 80% of the nation of Israel is normal, salaried, and below average even. So, this means that it is common, everyday people, civilians working together.
And lastly, I want to ask you, what is your wish for the two countries?
We have to stop believing the impersonations, the fake news, and the misinformation that is put out there concerning the Jewish people. There are some Arab operators who pretend to be Jewish people, and they cheat, hoodwink, and lie online in order to create a negative impression of the Jewish nation. Such lies, such misrepresentations are not to be believed. Therefore, the Embassy of Israel has to be built in Malaysia, following the Emirati and Bahraini examples, that the Embassy of Israel will bring so much culture to Malaysia concerning the Jewish people and enlighten all of us as to what the truth actually is. And as the adage goes, the truth shall set us free.
Thank you so much for your time, and I'm hopeful that one day we will replace the hate with love between Malaysia and Israel. And if you are Malaysian, I encourage you to share this video with your friends and family, because I want them to know that there are Israelis who want peace with Malaysia. And I'm curious to read your comments and messages. Until next time, Shalom from Israel.
Oke ya. Jadi Malaysia bilang Arab, Hamas dan Fatah itu teroris. Israel nggak teroris. Arab yang teroris. Terus sangat mengharapkan Israel untuk membuka kedutaan besar di Malaysia ya. Supaya orang Malaysia bisa mempelajari budaya Yahudi dan mengambil banyak keuntungan dari kedua belah pihak dari perdagangan. Bagus ya. Orang Malaysia ini bagus, sangat mewakili suara hati Malaysia. Ya, kita doakan mereka supaya membuka hubungan diplomatik agar lebih mesra lagi. Nggak ada jalan orang Malaysia udah jelas itu orang Malaysia yang mengatakan begitu, bukan saya. Kalau Indonesia mah sebelum Palestina merdeka nggak bakal buka hubungan diplomatik. Kita tegas kok, negara beradab, anti penjajahan. Ya, semoga Malaysia dan Israel saling mencintai, saling berhubungan, dan saling dekat secara mesra. Kita doakan bersama. Mereka lahir dari rahim yang sama. Rahim Ratu Inggris. Nah. Sampai video selanjutnya.